So just taking a quick look at Solana then on the daily time frame. Everyone's been telling me to chart this because it's been going absolutely crazy recently with the meme coin season that we have been seeing on Solana. There's been an absolute ton of meme coins being launched, lots of scams, and also lots of 1000x's for people that have been getting into these crazy projects and launches for meme coins on Solana. The ecosystem in general has been absolutely exploding, and you can see it's being reflected in the price. There's a crazy demand for Sol right now. Obviously, all of these transactions that are taking place are happening on the Solana network, and they are requiring Sol for all these pre-sales, etc. So it's been leading to a massive demand in the token. And as you can see, we've basically 2x'd up to around $200 in the space of a week or so, with Solana having a very nice, what we're looking at now, 20x plus from the bear market low to the current price. So congratulations if you bought this at the very darkest times at the start of last year. You would have been well rewarded for your efforts. As you can see, picked up off the lows after a bit of a crazy oversold area for Solana here. Going sideways really. Obviously you can pull your Fibonacci in at that point. I love the Fibonacci. I think it's one of the best ways to read crypto charts, especially in bull markets. And you can see here, pull the Fibonacci in from the high to the low of the bear market for Solana. You can see, obviously, I've also got my 100 moving average. We came back up after a massive oversold peak for crypto during, December 2022, January 2023. We've come back up into this area here, consolidating and going sideways, just really chopping around. As you can see, coming up, touching the fib level, getting rejected, back testing, and then you can see once we started to get up here through our fib levels, we really didn't see any slowing down at all for Solana, working the Fibonacci absolutely perfectly in my opinion. You can see here we come up, we test, a little bit of a retrace, break, we get the test, retrace, consolidation, break, retest, and then another break to the upside here, a bigger retest of the previous swing. We come up again, break, retest, and now looking like we're running to the hills towards the all-time high, which is sitting up here at around 250, is it $251? $261. We're very close to that all-time high now, aren't we, on this chart? Overall, it's looking very similar to Ethereum. There's just no resistance left up at this point between the 0.78 Fibonacci and the all-time high. So essentially, we are just running to the hills, to the all-time highs here. Things getting very spicy for Solana. This thing really starting to do some big moves. Obviously, the ecosystem looking absolutely fantastic in general, and it's driving a lot of demand for the token. Pretty obvious by this price action that is the case. And now, as you can see, we are looking potentially how high we could go for Solana here. We've got some Fibonacci extensions up here. The 127, I think, very achievable up here at around $600 or $700. I think heading up towards $1,000 for Solana in the next bull market. Very achievable. Obviously, the market cap is going to get very high indeed. So it really depends how big Bitcoin is. Obviously, if Bitcoin gets to 2.5–3 trillion market cap, then a market cap for Solana of 500 billion to 1 trillion is not that ridiculous. With Ethereum most likely heading up to 1 to 2.5 trillion, most likely. So obviously in these scenarios, Solana going up to like $500 billion market cap isn't that unrealistic. But right now, looking very strong indeed on the charts. The fundamentals obviously driving a lot of demand right now, which is really cool to see. And in general, this is just looking like an absolute beast. Probably not going to slow down anytime soon, unless we obviously see at the top for a lot of meme coins, in which case we could see Solana also topping out and having a bit of a retrace and a chill out, which is probably fine. Obviously on the retrace, you'd be looking to come back down, retest your previous fib level towards that 0.78 and then go towards all-time highs. But right now, looking like we're going to touch all-time highs over the next few weeks. It's pretty damn likely, judging by this crazy parabolic price action and volume that we're seeing. So let's see what we can do next going into the halving for Bitcoin.